The Valentine's night she never forgets. Amina had never seen a place so alive. The city was glowing, filled with people dressed in beautiful clothes, laughter echoing in the streets, and bright lights shining from every corner. It was nothing like her village, where nights were quiet, and the only sound came from the wind whistling through the trees. She clutched her small handbag tightly, feeling both nervous and excited. Her cousin, Salma, had been begging her to visit for months. "Amina, you need to see the world. You're a grown woman now, stop hiding in the village," Salma had said over the phone. And now, here she was, on Valentine's night, in the middle of a city that never seemed to sleep. Salma grabbed her hand, pulling her toward a large restaurant. The doors opened, and Amina's breath caught in her throat. The place was like something from a movie. Candlelit tables, soft music playing, people whispering sweet words to each other. So this is how love is celebrated here. Amina adjusted her scarf, suddenly feeling out of place. But before she could say anything, Salma waved at someone across the room. A tall, well-dressed man approached them, his smile warm and confident. "Amina, meet Jamal," Salma introduced. "Jamal, this is my cousin from the village." Jamal extended his hand. "Nice to meet you, Amina." She hesitated. In her village, girls didn't shake hands with men so casually. But she didn't want to seem rude, so she placed her hand in his. His grip was firm yet gentle, and a strange warmth ran up her arm. "Nice to meet you too," she said softly. Salma clapped her hands. "Great. You two talk while I go say hello to someone." And just like that, she was gone, leaving Amina alone with a stranger in a place she barely understood. Jamal leaned in slightly. "So, is this your first time in the city?" "Yes," she nodded. "It's different." "Different good or different bad?" he asked with a teasing smile. Amina looked around. The laughter, the dim lights, the couples holding hands, it was overwhelming, yet thrilling. "Different, exciting." Jamal chuckled. "Then let me make sure you experience the best of it tonight." They talked for hours. Jamal was charming, asking her questions about village life and listening intently. He told her stories about the city, about fancy parties, late-night drives, and how love here was full of surprises. "So, Amina," he said after some time, leaning slightly closer. "Have you ever been in love?" She looked away, suddenly feeling her cheeks grow warm. I don't know." "You don't know?" He raised an eyebrow playfully. She hesitated. In her village, love wasn't like this. It was quiet, simple. A boy and a girl would steal glances at the river, exchange shy smiles at the market. No one talked about kisses or expensive gifts. "Love in the village is different," she finally said. Jamal smiled. "And how is it different?" She struggled to explain. "It's just, people don't talk about feelings openly. There are no big dates or fancy dinners. But when a man loves a woman, he shows it by his actions. He will help her fetch water, bring firewood to her mother, protect her name in the village." Jamal nodded. "That's beautiful." Amina smiled shyly, feeling more comfortable. She wasn't sure if it was the soft music, the way Jamal listened to her, or the way his deep voice made her heart beat a little faster, but something inside her was changing. "Do you want to see more of the city?" Jamal asked. She hesitated, but curiosity won. "Yes." They left the restaurant and walked down the busy streets. The night air was cool, but Amina felt warm inside. Everywhere she looked, there was something new, a group of girls laughing loudly, a couple stealing a kiss under a street lamp, vendors selling roses and heart-shaped balloons. Jamal led her to a small cafe. "This place has the best chocolate in the city," he said, ordering 2 cups. Amina took a sip, and her eyes widened. It was rich and sweet, melting on her tongue. She had never tasted anything like it. "You like it?" Jamal asked, watching her reaction. She nodded. "It's amazing." He smiled. "Good. I want you to experience all the good things tonight." They continued walking, reaching a beautiful bridge that overlooked the city. The lights below twinkled like stars, and the air smelled of flowers from a nearby garden. Amina leaned on the railing, taking it all in. "This is the most beautiful night of my life." Jamal turned to her. "It's just the beginning, Amina." She met his gaze, and for the first time, she felt something unfamiliar inside her, something that made her breath quicken and her skin tingle. It wasn't fear, but it wasn't something she understood either. "Jamal," she whispered. "Why are you being so nice to me?" He stepped closer. "Because you deserve to be treated well." Her heart raced. She had heard stories about city men, how they made promises, how they made village girls feel special, only to leave them with broken hearts. But Jamal felt different. Or was she just being naive? She turned away, trying to gather her thoughts. "I should go home soon." Jamal nodded. "I'll take you back." Suddenly, a loud knock echoed in her ears. Amina's eyes flew open. She blinked, confused, staring at the wooden ceiling above her. The soft mattress beneath her was not the bed in Summer's apartment, it was her own, the one she had slept on since she was a child. The knock came again. "Amina. Wake up. Mama is calling you." It was her younger brother's voice. She sat up, heart pounding, realizing where she was. She wasn't in the city. She hadn't met Jamal. She had never walked on those glittering streets. It had all been a dream. She pressed her hand against her chest. Why did it feel so real? Why did she still feel the warmth of Jamal's touch, the sweetness of the chocolate, the thrill of the city? She let out a slow breath, shaking her head as she got up. Maybe one day, she would see the city for herself. Maybe she would find out if love was truly like that. But for now, she had water to fetch, firewood to collect, and a simple village life to live. But deep down, she knew she would never forget the Valentine's night she had dreamed of. A dream today, a reality tomorrow. Maybe today, it's just a dream. But one day, who knows? What do you think about the story? Have ever been in Amina's condition? Do you like this story? If yes, say it in the comment section. Thanks for watching.